I don't mean to be disrespectful here, but you could have put really most of your team for busts, couldn't you have?
Really could have. Welcome back to another episode of Brandon's a fucking dickhead.
But guys, it's gonna be a little arrogant on my part.
Yeah, he's been a fucking douchebag since I got here.
After the championship.
I told him, congratulations, great job. I'm proud of you. Go on and win this thing. And every moment that he gets, it's just, hey, guess what? I beat you. No
it's
shit,
fun, guys. Hey, look, shout outs to all the people that beat their friends, their best friends in the finals. If you have a chance, rub it in, man. It's a great feeling. Just rub it in.
Wilder, I've beaten you twice. And I think you've made up for both of those in this one already.
And I don't plan on stopping until tomorrow, unfortunately.
When I play you, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. I might just transfer you into our division just so I can play you twice a year.
No, you might be right. You might be me next year.
Shuffle divisions?
No, we're locked in on divisions. I mean, maybe that's a poll question, but either way, even if you play me twice a year, you'll beat me. I'll still have the belt around my fucking waist.
Shit out of you. I'm so mad. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I'm turning into Ruxin.
We're gonna go ahead and go over this matchup because I mean the semifinals were kind of a bust, and I'm not gonna lie, my team did not show up. We had fucking Etienne had 6.1 points. Mixon, best running back I had. No, Chuba was my best running back.
Yeah, but 12.
Joe Mixon 9. James Cook 5. Dustin Hopkins kicks 2 extra points. What does he do? There's his fucking hamstring.
That's rough go, man.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Meanwhile, I have Young Ho Koo giving me an immaculate, 19 points.
Fucking points.
So for your kicker to tear, that's
a
rough call, man.
Your lowest that I wrote down, Cooper Kupp had 10.9. Devontae Adams got fucking
crazy. 1.4.
And then the Bills at 13. That is literally your lowest scores. I had 5 of them that I just listed off, and I probably had another 2 I could have thrown on there. The fucking best, my Browns defense 20. CeeDee Lamb actually went off for 25.2. Thank God. Every week he just does this thing. Ayuk, I didn't think that was going to happen against the Baltimore fucking defense. And then I should have started Lamar, but that got me 22 points. I can't be mad. Your ass got cool. I don't understand how your kicker literally outscored 3 of my running backs.
He was my team name too for a long time, y'all. My Young Ho Koo.
It was literally my Young Ho Koo.
I had to switch it.
Raw, I've been trying to get him from you all goddamn year. He doesn't really have a breakout performance all damn year, but he wants to go off for 28.6 against me. Yeah, CMC go off for 25.1. Devontae Smith go off for fucking 18.
No, it's a good life, man. It's a spoil of riches over here on my side. Championship out, man.
Left Pickens on the bench. Pickens had 35.5. He had that great game.
So
Rashid Shaheed I had on the bench. He had 18 points. Romeo Doubs. Holcomb had 14.7. Travis Kelce. If anybody in the league wants Travis Kelce, I will take a 3rd round pick at this point.
I have been telling you from a long time. Let's maybe start thinking about Cole Kmet. I think I suggested that week 10, week 11.
Yeah, I think that's just going to be a plug and play from now on because I can't do it. It's such heartbreak with Travis Kelce to be projected 16.5 every week and then to get 6. Like, Jesus. He doesn't even get red zone targets anymore.
It's not. That's not Travis's fault. Maybe it is a little bit of Travis's fault, but I think we saw the Raiders' defense and we thought it was going to be a joking point. We thought we were going to laugh at it. Kansas City's going to blow through.
I knew Max
and I think the defense is a little different.
Changed the whole fucking defense for y'all. Speaking of that Raiders defense, great transition. 30 points that you left on the bench with them. Najee and Kyle Pitts both had their 4th highest scoring performances of the year. Najee with 13.8.
Oh, this man did his research.
Yes, I do. I told you. I go down to a T on this.
Shout out to my man over here.
Man for fantasy, but I try. That's why I lose to you in this.
That's exactly what it is.
To do all this. I got to prepare for this.
I got time to lock in.
Yeah, so you're next up against JJ the Jet Planes
in a good old championship.
I'm up against his name.
Coming for you
for 3rd place. I hope I lose because low key I want the 7th pick. It is what it is. And the other half of this, I mean, you already spoiled the fun on you being in the championship. The other half, we had JJ the Jet Plane win 163.25 to my name is his name, 145.16.
But good 163 with a 0.
Ours was 168.04 to 128.72, but the high point of this, he could not take out anybody. I was not disrespectful. I told him if he did it, I was going to come here and chin check him, and really going to get we were going to fight. So, good point.
about it. I still could have sat CMC.
You could have, but I had you scared.
Kevin maybe this week. You know,
it might happen. I mean, his bus, he had fire.
I don't ever know. Moves. I had to do with part of the reason I released them. If I can't say your name, that's why they just go moo.
Yeah, can't say no, but a zero burger.
That's and how you put up 63 with a zero burger.
I mean, you could
shout out to
Jahan Dotson got him 5.1. He pretty much sat 2 people. Biggest bus for. I mean, Kiana kind of had a rough week. We had Kenneth Walker only 6.6. Gary Terry only at 8. She had to sub in Justice Hill because.
Last second.
Late scrap. He only got 8.7. Trey McBride was down with 9.1. I mean, that's 5 people right there under 10 points.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Kevin over here is putting up Mike Evans at 27.6. Yep. Jay Jetta at 26.1. Rashad White, fucking 19.7. Saquon, 19.4. And that's with Keenan Allen out.
Yep. And those were just the highest ones he had. He even had, I mean... Elliott's out there giving him 17. The Chiefs gave him 18. Oh no, those might have been missed.
Yeah, they missed. No, missed right here.
Yeah, he only missed 1.2 this week by starting.
Goodness gracious, smart man.
Yeah, shit. I mean, but you look at his lineup, he's pretty much got one option. That's pretty much the option.
Let's see if it's enough.
Yeah, I mean, Love actually played out 28 points. Tyreek Hill came back dominant, 19.
Zeke, man, that was such a crazy pick because he's going to give you 21 or he's going to give you 9.
Those 2 because now we got
Ramondre back, right?
Coming back, and I think he's going to take the bulk of those. So it was a great play those 2 weeks. So Atlanta came through clutch. Everybody in Atlanta put up points. 21 points from their defense.
Shout out to Kiana because she made that call herself. She specifically said, I wanted to start Dallas's defense. She looked at me and said, "Babe, I don't know. What about if Atlanta?" So
she was close. Only lost by what? 18 points without Michael Pittman, without Josh. And
Josh Jacobs got us, man. Last second,
going off for 19.5.
Would have saw
that happen. Gerald Everett, which she did end up dropping, went off.
We had to get.
I mean, that was a few points that was missed. She's up next against me. I'm hoping. I don't know. We're gonna see how it is. I'm not gonna tank, but if I lose, I won't be upset.
I think she's in the same boat as that.
Bronze, I wouldn't mind it. Kevin obviously is squaring up with this guy in the championship, so one of them is gonna have the belt. Those are the 4 teams that still play. 6 of them that are done now. Let's play matchup. Yeah, honestly,
about a 20.2 point game.
Our Infinity and Bijan ended up with 154.5. Big DK
134.68.
Kincaid.
Oh, they had some busts this week for both of them, unfortunately.
Kincaid only won 1.7. He kept Elijah Moore in there. Bass only got 6. Pacheco got hurt. He's only 10.6.
God, what a crazy game.
Purdy had a terrible game, 6.4. Kamara only had 8. Lowest on the season. Stephon Diggs.
That's
it's been rough, man. TJ Hawkinson, I don't know if you saw the news on him. Blew out his ACL, MCL. He's going to be doing surgery. So he is going to be gone as well. Which is a rough blow for him. But
rough.
That's one. Josh Allen went the hell off, 28 points. Calvin Ridley, 26 points. Lockett, 16.
That's looking like a big miss on my part. Hey, good shit.
Yeah, not bad.
Runs made out on that trade.
He went off. Everybody knew he was going to go off, and he was one. I won't lie. I was skeptical about it, but he did his thing. Fucking, not Henry. Derrick Henry, 23.5. Sanders, 22 out of a kicker. I think we went 5 for 5 and an extra point.
It was kicker heavy this week.
Man, it's crazy.
Jets D at 24.
Bijan bounced back like we said.
19.2.
And then Evan Ingram had a hell of a game for him, 17.5. Yeah, Baker actually outscored Purdy by
almost 4 times.
15 points, 24 points. Hawkinson blew out his knee. He's going to get the 6th pick. Infinity and Bijan. Yeah, 5th pick is going to be Big DK. Boswell went off for 12 on the bench. T. Higgins, 25. Carr actually outperformed Josh Allen, 31.5. Then he's going to get that 5th
pick, man.
So Kittle in the middle. There's been no Jamar. Ran the tables.
God.
She left Jamar.
Got a goose egg with an injured player. Still put up 164.
0.24. He obviously got pulled. That was a rough one.
Oh, she started him too.
Yes. And Justin Fields on that bench. DJ Moore only got 4.8. Laporta, lowest total of the year, 4.8. Saints only got 4. McPherson only got 3. Ooh. She had a rough week. 5 players only got her like 12 points. I like to complain about mine, but like, damn, that's rough.
Wow, Mama had fucking. This is why I close, but don't know Jamar put up 164. Yes. Amari Cooper had 56.5 points. Puka Nacua had 33. Jahmyr Gibbs had 24.
And then Dalton Schultz.
And Dalton Schultz had 14.1 at a tight end position.
Yep. Which Megan, I mean, she had the lows, but she also had the highs. Brees Hall finally showed out.
43.1.
That's what they've been expecting all year. Chris Olave, same thing, 23.3. Kyron Williams, lowest total on the year at 16.4, which is saying something about that man. I think he's going to be dangerous in the future. And then fucking Rashee Rice, she actually started him for
11.7. Is that a bad call?
I think he's had 3-4 games over 10 points right now. Mama left Swift, 15.2 on the bench. Okonkwo, 18.3, and then Jen 12.1. She's going to pick up that 4th pick. Little in the Kittle. Had Kittle on the bench, which honestly blew my mind, but she saw Baltimore and was like, nah.
19.6 on the bench, though. And Gabe Davis he's the biggest question in the world for me, man. Steven's been trying to get rid of him since like week 4.
He'll either give you 1 point or he's going to give you 24. One or the other.
You just genuinely never know.
You never know. Fields went off for 27.5. So that was kind of rough.
Sam Howell, and that would have switched the whole. I mean, that would have. Almost still won by fucking 40.
15 off of Kittle. It's 20-something off of. It would have been close if she would have subbed those two. But she gets the number 3 pick, and the rich is going to get richer. She's already so deep on young talent.
Both of them.
And she's set up to either get probably Malik Neighbors or Marvin Harrison Jr., which honestly, either one of those is fucking terrifying for her.
And then that brings us to last place.
And
good old golden toilet seat
for this week. Yeah, Sunnyvale coming in. He finished up with 121.5. Drunk Take Mahomes finished up at 136.1, which I think is funny because both teams that were in the toilet bowl were liquor involved. So the don't get drunk at the fantasy football.
Oh, yeah.
Is the moral of that story. But he finished up with 136.4. That was with Sutton getting the 0. He got the concussion. Out Waddle, eye poke went out with 6.2. And Mahomes only got him 17.7.
And that Raiders defense,
fuck man, that was terrible. And he got kind of screwed though. Pollard only went off for 5.3. Drake London was 6.9. Jake Ferguson 8.5. Debo only with 9.
And that's a big hit.
That's a big one. He did have some decent performances though. Matthew Stafford 25, Steelers 20, and Njoku, who since Joe Flacco took over, I think he scored 70 fantasy points at the games. He went off for another 16.4. Pops actually made some pretty good plays.
Conner with 22.2.
Yep.
Damn, that's a big hindsight on me.
Facts.
15.4 from Adam Thielen. Oh, God. It was week of the kicker this week.
This is the thing. This is not the first time that Tucker dropped like 15 plus.
16.
So I might have to call you back on that worst of the draft. I know it was a reach for being so high, but man, that man just came through in the clutch for him. I won't lie to you.
Denver's D still got outscored by the Raiders.
They did, but they did well. I'm not going to lie. 21's not bad. Manny left Khalil Herbert going off for 19.1. Chris Godwin going off for 13.9. Both of those are obviously on the bench. Fucking kind of screwed him. Ops had Kyler, 24.4. Bryce Young, 26.8. Or 26.2. And then Zay Jones for 22.2, which he was so mad. I was saying,
God, he loves Zay.
He loves Zay, but he was so mad. He had him on the bench. He was jumping up and down when he scored, and he's like, "Oh, it's on, it's on." No, dude, do you have him on the bench? No, you're fucking kidding me. I know I started him. I'll start him. Nope, not this time.
Come on, I'm smarter than that.
No. Well, just put down the drink. And he's gonna go ahead and get that number 1 pick. Pops is gonna get the number 2. The golden toilet. I'm gonna get that spray painted, and I will be bringing it to you at Safeway, Manny. So don't think.
I think I'm gonna show up for that one.
No toilet. Again. Yeah, you will. You will. I'll make sure he's there.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna show up
for
that one.
Deliver that. But it was kind of a crazy week. It sets up for an even crazier week because we got the championship and we got the 3rd place matchup.
Is it crazy because I fucking won or what?
Yeah, I'm kind of upset. I think it was kind of a upside down. Number 1 and number 2 both went down. I think it kind of brings into the discussion How terrible is that number one pick? It's kind of scary. You get the time off. I had 160 something in my bye week, and then just got dropped.
I'm chilling.
Just got dropped.
I'm chilling
with that too.
So I'm gonna put up 160 again this week.
We did make it official too. So with Sunnyvale losing, he gets to pick whoever wins this championship between either B or Kevin. He gets to pick their first pick. So if he gets yours, you don't get a pick until the third round.
I have a second.
Oh, you don't? Did you?
Yeah, I have a second.
Oh,
okay. I mean, it's not my second. It's his name is my name too.
Well, it's kind of because then you're still not picking until the end of the
second. That's the thing. I have a middle round second pick. But granted, my team is relatively young. My quarterback young, running back young. I just need a good running. That's the problem.
And then you, in turn, if you win, you get to rename him whatever you want to.
Something.
I feel like it's a fair trade.
Something cowboy related, you know, but like something like demeaning to Cowboys.
Right at Cowgirls. But championship week, we got two matchups left. Everybody else is chilling at home. We got number 3, JJ the Jet Plane, coming in at 11-5, projected 133.22, going against this fucker over here.
It hurts.
Finally at 500.
It hurts. I'm finally 8-8, y'all. It took 16 weeks.
He's projected to win right now by 14 points. He's at 147. JJ the Jet Planes, man. I don't know if he's going to start Goff versus Dallas or Tua versus Baltimore. Both of them are on the road. We just saw what Baltimore did to Brock Purdy, and we know Dallas's defense is Dallas's defense. I mean, both of them, they're locked down, and there's both most wins.
And I'm biased, so it's hard for me to.
Saquon versus the Rams. Donald's going to be able to do his thing. Their defense still back, so that's going to be kind of rough for him.
That's good.
If Keenan Allen is going to play, you think he's going to play? And if he is, how effective is he going to be with Stick and in Denver? That's a rough one. Patrick Surtain's probably going to cover him. If he does play, he'll probably shadow him. And if that does happen, that might... I mean, he's still going to get his catches, but... Then we got Jahan Dotson versus San Francisco, which might be kind of iffy. I think San Francisco wants to rebound back after what happened to them. Mike Evans and Rashad White versus New Orleans. It can go one of two ways. I can see that either being a gunslinging event or it's going to be a 3-6 NFC South fucking battle. Like that one it's kind of hit or miss. I was looking at his lineup and I'm kind of worried about it. Yours on the other hand, I mean, will Devontae Adams bounce back? We were talking about it off air. You were always raining. You got Amon Ra versus Dallas, which is another rough one. Devontae Smith versus Arizona, which we were talking about off camera as well. I think he'll still do well, but we were saying Brown, if he has a day, usually he comes back the next week, and it's rare that both of them really go off on the same week. Young Ho Koo, is he going to get you 19 points again in the Windy City? I don't know. That might be another X factor.
And you put what Bills will show up, but I don't know if I even start the Bills this week.
What are you going to run with the Raiders?
I mean, if the Raiders put up touchdowns the way they put up, you can allow 20 points and still give me 39 points because you get 7 sacks, 4 first punts.
The Raiders want to be a bad move.
So it's a gamble for me.
That's not bad.
That Chiefs was a hard call, but they still put up 30 against the Chiefs. It's still, I mean, it's a tough call for me. I really genuinely might just fuck around and play the Raiders.
I don't blame you, honestly. In my personal, I'm not supposed to be opinionated as the commissioner of this league. I have no bias. But looking at the lineups, I think you have a slight edge in this. I kind of hope you don't, because I don't want you to wear the belt naked. But
yeah, guys, the first picture I post in the group chat will be me posted similar to this position, butt naked with the belt covering my goodies.
Big DK's profile picture, but with Brandon and a belt instead of a hot dog.
So that's the game plan.
That should be good, though.
I'm already planning.
It'll be a good matchup. Third place, we got the Bazooka Sharks versus His Name Is My Name. We got me projected at 143.95. We got his name projected at 111.
And this is before she's done any work to it.
Kind of figured. I'm worried about Mixon. I don't know if he's going to bounce back against the Chiefs. If Etienne, I mean, he's had 4 weeks in a row where it's just not shown up. Is he going to come against Carolina?
I would hope.
James Cook,
both favorable matchups.
The Patriots, that one's going to be rough.
That one's
not. I don't know if Chuba's going to play. He's on questionable list now. I didn't see what it was, but he's on questionable now. Rolling with Dak versus Detroit or Lamar versus Miami.
See, that's the problem with having two great quarterbacks. You do not know which one to run.
And honestly,
meanwhile, Jalen Hurts,
you can just every time play because it's him and Russell Wilson, and who's you gonna start?
But
I have to really be like, who's gonna go off for 30 and who's going off for 40? Like, because those points matter. I hate it, and it's gonna be even worse next year when I got A-Rich coming back too.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make some trades for quarterback at least.
So, I don't know. I'm gonna hold it. I don't
3
know.
quarterbacks.
Yeah, options.
I got rid of Russell Wilson today.
Options.
The moment I heard he got benched, canned him.
Well, yeah, that's because Russ, anyways.
I picked up
valuable quarterbacks.
I think I picked up KJ Osborne.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, it's a good snag pick. Good snag.
Good pick.
And then I think Jordan Addison's questionable right now, so
but yeah, I can see
good sleeper pick.
And if he does, that's good.
Good sleeper pick.
Speaking of, I don't know if Hollywood's going to play, and if he does, if I even start him. He's been pretty fantasy irrelevant this year, even with
started off hot.
Back. And then do we give Ty Chandler a shot? I don't think Madison's going to play.
If Madison's still not playing, then yeah.
Ty Chandler's a lock for
great solution.
And then for her, we got Love versus Minnesota. How's he going to do there? We got Montgomery against Dallas. Josh Jacobs going to be back. Is Pittman going to be back? How will Waller do against the Rams? If
I don't know if we're going to play Darren Waller.
And if not, is McBride going to bounce back at Philly?
Hope so.
Zeke might have to be a start if one of those is out.
Yep.
And then if so,
Tyreek Hill is going to score against Baltimore.
I don't know.
Unfortunately, Tyreek Hill is Tyreek Hill.
I don't think he's going to do the numbers that he's been putting up though.
He might not, but a touchdown, he might give you 18, 19,
16, 17.
Yeah.
Like, he'll still put up his numbers, but I think it's going to be diminished with that threat.
And now that matchup,
this one I will be.
It's going to be a tough one.
Win this one. This is me. I don't want to win it, but I'm going to win it. I'm going to end up with the lesser pick. But it'll be all right.
Meanwhile, I'm going to end up with no pick.
You got to think. I have the number 10 pick in this draft. So I'm good with late picks. I know how to build a team with what I'm doing. I ain't worried about it.
I don't know. Obviously not, because you're just competing for third place. You do not know what you're doing.
I'm still playing.
What am I still doing?
Hey, you're still playing.
In the championship, motherfucker.
I really hope you do.
All week,
we got updated draft positions. Sunnyvale's going to be sitting at 5-11. They got the number 1 pick. Drunk Take Mahomes is 7-9. He's going to have number 2. Kittle in the middle, 7-9, number 3. Close but no Jamar. Also with number 4. We got 3 7-9 teams. Big DK finished at 6-10, but he's going to get the 5th pick. Infinity and Bajan sitting at 9-7, and then 7-8 will either be Sharks or his name, and then 9 or 10 is either going to be Arch or JJ. Which
this is where we get. It's the bottom of the nitty gritty right now.
And I did a way too early projection, which I don't know how much is really gonna hold weight. It all depends on what Manny wants to do. He needs a quarterback. He needs pretty much everything.
If he's smart, he takes a quarterback. If he's the best, if he just wants to take the best, he probably takes like MHJ.
Yeah, I'm thinking so too. But I got him taking Caleb Williams, number 1. We were talking about a little bit more athletic, a little bit more of a running ability. So he's going to add on that extra dimension. I think Drake May will be the better quarterback.
Who's his starting quarterback right now?
I want to say Goff.
I was going to say, I remember he rode the Joshua Dobbs period. So, like, he definitely does not have a quarterback. He needs a scorer.
So right now, he's got Matthew Stafford and Geno Smith. And Deshaun
he's got
Watson.
Stafford. That's why he had Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. Which, I mean, he could do it. If not, I could see him going a different way. Honestly, I see him taking Caleb Williams. Number 2, I got Drunk Take Mahomes, take Brock Bowers. He needs a tight end. Kittle in the middle. At 3, I could either see them trading or the rich get richer. You saw it immediately. But if she does, I don't see how you turn down Marvin Harrison Jr.
I mean, he's going to be an immediate wherever he goes. Hey, throw it deep. I'm gonna beat who's guarding me, and I'm gonna catch it.
That's real. I mean, he's fast. He's explosive. Footwork is
great. Footwork.
I mean, his ball skills is elite. He can play slot or inside, or outside or inside. The hands are godly. The only thing that he would be is smaller. He's just a little skinny. But I mean,
Calvin Johnson was skinny when he came in.
He kind of reminds me of like a skinnier AJ Green, which on it wouldn't be bad. Close but no Jamar. I got her taking Malik Neighbors. I mean, 6 foot, 200-pound wide receiver. Right after the catch, he's big. He's physical. He does struggle with press and contested catches. But the boy, if he get the ball in his hands, he's gone. I got him like a Torrey Smith back in the day. Like if he gets gone, he's gone. Number 5, I got Big DK. He's got Derek Carr and he's got Josh Allen. I can see him going with wide receiver or maybe like running back.
Maybe take a quarterback.
I got Drake May.
Maybe go Drake May.
I got Drake May coming off the board.
Style.
Which, yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Either one. Drake May, I kind of see. I mean, he's a good athlete. He can scramble. He can get around. He's really good in the pocket. Really strong with his throws.
That's what I think it's going to be.
The pocket collapses, you can stand in there and stay strong. Kind of reminds me of a Justin Herbert. Only thing that he's got bad about him, he makes really bad decisions. Like he'll make bad picks or he'll force some things in there. But I think that's something you got to learn with experience down the road, and I think he can do that. Infinity and Bijan, Keon Coleman, red zone threat, big time, big physical man. Elite ball skills, he'll go and track pretty much everything, going up and get it. Jump balls are pretty much his. Not as fast, and his routes are kind of unpolished. I got him as like a Allen Robinson, Mike Williams type. Obviously, I had Keanu losing to me. I got her picking up Rome Adunzi. Is that right?
I hope.
Adunzi. One of the two. Washington wide receiver. Another big dude. Very physical. Good change of direction. Good route running. Great ball skills. Catch radius and physical. The only downfall, he's got average speed. He can go up and make contested catches. So I got him as like a Cortland Sutton.
Okay, it's good.
Not like bad. A good little receiver to add on to Pittman and Tyreek and all them. Me personally, if he's there, I'm taking Travion Henderson. Just a big physical runner.
A little bit of a reach, but 10-man league,
and I need a running back.
Yeah.
I need a running back, and running backs are not there. I'm hoping I get to be the first one, and I'm hoping that he actually comes off, because he honestly reminds me of a young Josh Jacobs, which I know Josh Jacobs is young, but just that kind of power. He can catch. He can make stuff happen. 3 downs.
Explosive.
He'll
blah,
be a
blah.
workhorse. Just go. And then I got JJ losing, which I got him picking another running back with Jonathan Brooks out of UT.
He does need a running back.
He's a good little pass catcher. He's fast, very patient. He does run high and has a problem with fumbling. But I kind of have him as a Tony Pollard or Dalvin Cook back in the day, which is another punishing runner.
Solid.
Who can turn
Solid comparisons, yep.
Yeah, that's not.
And unfortunately, I don't get a draft pick, so there is no 10th because
we don't care because Manny's gonna pick it, and I really hope he picks like
a kicker if he wanted to,
or like some shitty defense, or he picks up like Russell Wilson again for you.
No, it has to be a rookie. We're not.
No, it's available.
Hell no, absolutely not. It's a draft.
No,
no, it's a draft. It's a rookie draft.
Agents and rookies.
No,
both are in there.
It's a rookie draft. It's got to be someone in the rookie draft.
No, it can't be. Think about this too, because once it goes through next year, 3s automatically turn to 4s. People got to clear their shit, so they're either going to be keeping them or leaving them. So instead of just doing a waiver wire free for all, they're included in on the draft. So if you want one of them more than you want somebody else, go ahead and take them number 1.
I see what you.
I mean, it's going to be a pool of talents. People are going to have to release people to make space. And then how many people do we have on IR that have to be made space for? Like, there's going to be people that get cut. So there's going to be a deeper draft. Like,
I see what you're. I mean, yeah, you're right. You're right. That's just tough, though.
No, it is.
Because I'm gonna get a fucking stupid defense and still win.
That's fine. Win to 1.
Fine.
That's the price of being.
That's the punishment of winning, guys. I get punished for being the best.
Yeah. Have to.
6 and 8 makes it to the playoffs. They want to be mad that I'm in a championship.
No, because if it would have been anybody else, guess what? It would have been the same thing.
I've been giddy since.
Guess what? I wouldn't have prepared for a first round.
I'm not preparing. This is what it is. Yeah, I'm not preparing. I'm preparing Keanu more than anything.
Yeah, because you're going to get a defense.
Yeah.
I'm going to
get something stupid or a kicker.
The worst possible pick in the world.
Get like a
Ben Roethlisberger.
Get like a stupid quarterback.
Just something stupid.
Brian Hoyer.
That would be a good one. Josh McCown.
Yeah. Get someone that's playing right now.
I will literally create a player and have him be drafted. I want you to lose so bad.
You've got to be the one to bite the bullet, but you're gonna watch me win.
It was a rough week.
You're gonna be the first person I call. Be like, yo, you see this shit?
I'm gonna deny the call.
Yo, you see this shit?
I'm gonna deny the call. This is a plea to you, Kevin. Please beat this man. Please.
Yeah, Kevin.
Please. Please. Like, comment, do all the fun shit. Tell your mamas and their dogs and all that shit. I don't even care. You know? Hit the like button, subscribe. Following with us. Keep rocking with us. We love you.
Much love. Peace.